Wake up, Watson. The game's afoot. Greetings, dear listeners. As many of you know, I'm a member of my local Sherlock Holmes Society, the Regina Irregulars. We meet every month to discuss one of the 56 short stories or one of the 4 Sherlock Holmes novels written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Thus far, we have worked our way through the novels A Study in Scarlet, The Sign of 4 or The Sign of the 4, The Hound of the Baskervilles, and 38 of the 56 stories. We're currently reading Wisteria Lodge. Wisteria Lodge. But how well do you know your Sherlock Holmes? Here are the first lines of 10, plus a bonus, 10 plus a bonus Sherlock Holmes stories, and I challenge all Sherlockians to name the story to which the first line belongs. So, put your 10 or 11 guesses in the comments, and I will let you know how many, hopefully all, you get right. I will also tell you which ones you got wrong, so you can try again. Once again, we are trying to name the Sherlock Holmes stories which begin with each first line. The 11 lines will also be listed in the description for you to check out. I have tried to select from among the better-known Holmes stories, but have had to reject those where the first lines gave the title away. Alas, as you can tell, I'm neither Basil Rathbone, Peter Cushing, nor Jeremy Brett, but I will do my best to present the lines. So, without further ado, let us begin. 1. On glancing over my notes of the 70-odd cases in which I have, during the last 8 years, studied the methods of my friend Sherlock Holmes, I find many tragic, some comic, a large number merely strange, but none commonplace. 2. Holmes had been seated for some hours in silence, with his long, thin back curved over a chemical vessel in which he was brewing a particularly malodorous product. 3. It was in the spring of the year 1894 that all London was interested, and the fashionable world dismayed, by the murder of the Honorable Ronald Adair under most unusual and inexplicable circumstances. 4. When I glance over my notes and records of the Sherlock Holmes cases between the years 82 and 90, I am faced by so many which present strange and interesting features that it is no easy matter to know which to choose and which to leave. 5. I had intended the adventure of the Abbey Grange to be the last of those exploits of my friend, Mr. Sherlock Holmes, which I should ever communicate to the public. 6. In recording from time to time some of the curious experiences and interesting recollections which I associate with my long and intimate friendship with Mr. Sherlock Holmes, I have continually been faced by difficulties caused by his own aversion to publicity. 7. We have had some dramatic entrances and exits upon our small stage at Baker Street, but I cannot recollect anything more sudden and startling than the first appearance of Thornycroft Huxtable, M.A., Ph.D., etc. 8. An anomaly which often struck me in the character of my friend Sherlock Holmes was that, although in his methods of thought he was the neatest and most methodical of mankind, and although also he affected a certain quiet primness of dress, he was, none the less, in his personal habits, one of the most untidy men that ever drove a fellow lodger to distraction. 9. It was some time before the health of my friend, Mr. Sherlock Holmes, recovered from the strain caused by his immense exertions in the spring of '87. 10. I am afraid, Watson, that I shall have to go, said Holmes, as we sat down together to our breakfast one morning. Bonus question. One summer night, a few months after my marriage, I was seated by my own hearth, smoking a last pipe and nodding over a novel, for my day's work had been an exhausting one. So, there we have it. Put your 10 or 11 guesses in the comments, and I will let you know how many, hopefully all, you get right. And till midnight, the game's afoot.